Hey guys, welcome back. I have got such an exciting video for y'all today. The first of my 2024 yearly favorites series. So this is going to be part 1 face products. So like foundations, BB creams, CC creams, bronzers, blush, concealers, powders, stuff like that. So I've got some good things to share with you. So if you're new here, my name is Leslie. Welcome. I love to do favorites videos, new at the drugstore reviews, empties, get ready with me's, just a lot of fun stuff here on my channel. So if you're new, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and stuck around for a while. I'd love to have you here on my channel. So yeah, we are chatting about face favorites for 2024 for the whole year. So let's get to it. Okay, I've got my notes in front of me. Let's roll up our sleeves and jump into this. So first off, primers, like face primers. I really don't have one. I mean, sometimes I'm trying out primers or I'm using them here and there are ones that I enjoy, like the Laura Geller Spackle Primer. I like the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I like the e.l.f. Grippy Primers. So there's several that I do enjoy, but I just don't use them consistently enough to say that they're a yearly favorite. So let's go to foundations. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I use the most. So, and it kind of depends on what my skin is doing that day, and sometimes it's hard to tell, but if my skin's a little bit more on the oilier, like normal to oily side, my skin is typically combo. I would say most often combo. Like it's never dry, other than maybe some like areas. It's combo to normal to oily, I would say overall. The oilier days, I will grab one of these, the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Normal to Oily, and my favorite shade I think is 112 Natural Ivory. This is super affordable, really pretty. I like the consistency of this. It's more on the kind of thin side, and I would say it's about medium coverage. It's easy to blend. I use very little BB cream, CC cream foundation. I try to use the least amount of product possible just because by the time you get concealer and powder and all the things on top, it can be a little bit much if you use a lot of foundation or BB cream or whatever. So I use very little product of all of these. So love this one, affordable, great long wearing foundation. I like the finish of it. I would say it's overall satin to matte kind of finish, but not like a dry matte. It's just a really good matte foundation. This one, super long wearing, the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. It says lasts up to 24 hours. I have not tested that, but it lasts a long time. Mattifying, water and sweat proof, second skin effect. This is so pretty on the skin. It does have a dropper kind of applicator, you know, which, okay, whatever. But I like the formula. It looks pretty on the skin. It lasts very well. I would say that one is more medium to full-ish coverage. It kind of depends on how much product you use. Again, I use very little. I love the Cosmetics CC Cream. I've used this for years. Fair is my probably best color match. This is just so pretty. It gives that second skin effect. You get SPF in it, anti-aging ingredients, color correcting properties. I just really love this. It's not the most like, I mean, my skin does get oily with this, but not over the top. And again, if my skin is more on the normal combo, got some dry patches, this works really well for that. Love that. The Revlon Serum Tint. This is so good. It really has, I'm wearing this right now. It really has a beautiful kind of satiny finish when you first apply it, but then by the time I get all my makeup on, set my makeup with some powder and, you know, setting spray and all the things, it really is more of a satin matte, and it just wears so well throughout the day. This is pretty on the skin, smooth looking on the skin, wears really well. I like this a lot. So this is definitely one of my favorites. This one I just kept reaching for so often throughout the year. Probably my most worn, I would say maybe this or this. I tended to grab for one of these most, but probably this. The Purito Cica Clearing BB Cream, and I wear it in 21 Light Beige. When I first started to put this on my skin, it looks kind of grayish toned, but I love how it ends up looking because so many foundations, that's the one thing about this is This color match, I have this in 117 and it's a little bit yellowy for me. So I like that this one is more very cool toned, kind of almost grayish looking, but it ends up working with my skin for some reason. Like I'm definitely more normal to cool, not normal, neutral to cool. And it's hard to find foundations that are more on the neutral to cool side. I find so many of them kind of lean more yellow. So I do love the color of this one. It works really well for me personally. It says healthy looking glow, flawless coverage, EO and fragrance free. This just looks so pretty and skin-like on the skin. And it is definitely more on the hydrating side, but I find that it still wears well on my skin. It's almost like balancing or something with my skin, because sometimes my skin's oilier one day and then other days it's like more normal, so it doesn't get as oily throughout the day. This one seems to be more on the balancing side, which I love. So this is so good. I get it on Amazon. Okay, moving on to concealer. So I have 4 that I used the most throughout the year. First off, the Neutrogena Radiant Cream Concealer. I love the formula on this, and this color, Ecru Light 2, is almost more on the color correcting kind of peachy side. So I really like to use this as a first step to color correct. It has a really nice smooth texture to it, so great for under eyes. It does have like a hydrating property, little bit of a glow. It's just a very forgiving, beautiful concealer. This would be pretty anywhere on the face, but especially on the under eyes, it's just very forgiving and hydrating and smoothing. It is great and it's affordable. Then I have loved this for years. The Maybelline, what do they even call this anymore? Instant Age Rewind Multi-Use Concealer, and I use it in the brightener shade 160. This is a beautiful pinky kind of concealer. It is amazing. I love a pinky concealer for me personally. Like it has a color correcting and brightening effect to it, but it's not, I like that it's like a true pink. It's really good. It has a great smooth formula to it. If you're looking for just a good smoothing concealer, you have to try this if you haven't. It's been around for forever, so I'd be surprised if you haven't tried it, but it just has this nice hydrating, smoothing property to it. It is so good. Then, kind of my go-to overall works for anything concealer is the Maybelline Fit Me. This is so affordable. I've used this for years and years. I wear it in 10 Fair. This is so good because it has a nice forgiving, I'm gonna say that a lot for skin products, and I mean for that, like it's smooth looking on the skin, like over texture, fine lines, whatever. That's what I kind of mean about like forgiving. It has a smoothing almost look on the skin. This does that. So it works really well for under eyes. I don't find it to be drying. It's not overly hydrating, but it's not overly drying either. It's just right in the middle, medium coverage. So it's a good, not gonna fail you concealer for under eyes, face, almost like a foundation. Like I'll put this all over my face. Like, you know, if I just need a touch up in the car, this lives in my purse and it's great for that. It is amazing. If I want a full coverage concealer for blemishes, for broken capillaries on my cheeks, the Ofra, they sent these to me, so good. The Perfect Cover concealers, these are incredible. My best match is light nude, and it's got this like cool toned property to it, but this is just so full coverage. Little bit goes a long way with this, but it's also really pretty on the skin. You just don't need very much product. I don't really use this for under eyes. It's probably a little bit too thick and full coverage for me personally to prefer it on my under eyes, but other areas of my face for that full coverage effect, this is my go-to. It's amazing. I'll use it to cover up broken capillaries and blemishes. Already mentioned that. This is my go-to for that. Okay, powders. So let's talk about under eye powders first. My most used under eye powder is the Ben Nye Luxury Powder in Rose Petal. I've used this for years and it is a beautiful, smooth looking powder. It's finely milled. I love this for under eyes. I love a pinky tone powder for under eyes. I need that. Like a yellowy powder or a yellowy foundation does not work for me, just in general across the board, but especially for my under eyes. If it's on the yellowy side, it just looks goofy on my under eyes. So I need a pinky tone powder. This one is amazing. I love the formula. I've used it forever. Another one that I really didn't use as much this year, but I still really love it, is the Huda Beauty powder. Love that one. I have it in Cupcake, I think it is, but they do have a more pinky one, which I think is Cherry Blossom. But Cupcake works well for me. It's almost like just a cool toned, lighter kind of a color. It's really good. And then the Wet n Wild Hello Kitty Loose Setting Powder. This is amazing. It's a beautiful pinky toned powder. Like, it is very pinky toned. Like, it's almost like the lid. But it is such a nice, smooth formula. Love it for under eyes and just kind of the T-zone. I pretty much use the pinky tone powder in my T-zone, and it is great. So that's kind of like my T-zone, especially under eye powders that I love. For face, L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder. I wear it in N1. This is such a beautiful, like, hydrating powder. Oh, it's smooth. It's forgiving. It's just so good. Like, it works for other areas of the face. It's great for touch-ups. It's just kind of my go-to, like my go-to powder. But then also for the rest of the face, this Doll 10 TCE Super Coverage Serum Powder in Fair Light. This is almost like a powder foundation. This is amazing. Like, it is great coverage, but really smooth looking on the skin. I mean, if you like to use more like a powder foundation, this is great. I use very little product of this because it is such good coverage to it, but great formula on it. It is really beautiful. I like this packaging too. It's a little bulky, but I like the pink. That's really pretty. Then my favorite kind of touch-up powder, I've mentioned this before. I've used this for years, the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores powder, and I like the pressed. This is so good. Like, it is just, it's that mattifying, really finely milled, smooth powder. So to touch up, especially my forehead, this is just so good. Like, I use this especially on my forehead for kind of that extra smooth look. Like, it's almost like it hides fine lines, hides the shine, but doesn't look dry. It's amazing. And then a little honorable mention to these little face sponges. I get these off of Amazon in like a 5-pack by Face Made is what mine says. But they're just really nice, soft, little, you know, like triangle shaped powder puffs. So I love these for under eyes and just kind of like, you know, setting my face. It's just very smooth and you can kind of really get it in here, which is nice. So those are powders. Okay, let's move on to bronzer. So as I am mentioning these products, I meant to mention this at the beginning of the video, but I'm sure I'm gonna forget something. So check the description box. If I forget something, I will list it in the description box for you for sure. So definitely check there just in case. So bronzers, I really didn't wear bronzers consistently this year. Like, I more just preferred a blushy cheek. I was really into a blushy cheek, so I didn't wear bronzers all that often. But if I did, these were my most reach for ones that I did love. The Physicians Formula Butter Glow Contour Wand, and this is in Fair Light. This shocked me how much I liked this. Like, looking at this, that looks like that's not going to work for me. But this is so pretty. Like, I don't know what it is about this. I don't know if it's the tone of it or how it blended. I really don't know. But something about this, I really liked it. Like, I don't even think it looks that amazing in that swatch there, so I'm not really sure. But it had this beautiful glowy look on the skin, but more on the satin side and just really like flattering and beautiful looking. I do have a little bit of this on, but mainly just blush. This I have loved for years. The Laura Geller Baked Bronze and Brighten in Fair. You can even look at this and probably tell why I like this. I love a pinky, rosy toned bronzer. So this is just that. You can see all the pinky tones in this. This is just beautiful. Like, I don't even want to swatch it because it's so pretty. But this is that beautiful blushy bronzer sort of color. So it works as a one and done kind of a step. It is so gorgeous on the skin, so smooth and forgiving. I love Laura Geller products. Like, I actually did not mention the Laura Geller Baked Balance and Brighten, but that is one of my powder favorites too, I would say as well. I mean, I've loved that for years. Her baked products are just so good, and her face products, so good. So smooth, so beautiful on the skin. This is amazing. I have loved this for years and years. And I love this on the eyes. For a one and done makeup step, this is like a blush, bronzer, eyeshadow, and I love the look. I love the look it ends up creating. It's amazing. Okay, blush. Oh my goodness, I have so much stuff in here. It's just, let's just start going through my list. Oh, let me talk about this, because this is like a blush and bronzer too. I feel like everything's about to fall. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Glow Bronzer and Blush. So transitioning between bronzer and blush, this is kind of like both. And that's what it's labeled, so it makes sense. This is so pretty. I feel like in a swatch, like when I first got this, I didn't think I would like this. And even in a swatch, I'm like, okay. But on the face, it's so pretty. And with like the whole makeup look done, this just somehow kind of like ties it all together. Like I can bring this up on the side of the face and bring it over and over the nose, and it's just, it is beautiful. Mixing it with either another bronzer or a blush, it's just that kind of like tie everything together sort of product. Really beautiful finish to it. It's really, really good. Okay, the Too Faced Cloud Crush blushes. These were sent to me by Too Faced. Thank you so much to them. These are beautiful. I love the formula. I love the packaging. It's just so pretty. These do have a pretty strong scent to them, but they smell good. I don't know how to describe the scent, but they smell good. I would say my two favorite most worn shades, Candy Clouds, the most adorable, sweet little pink. It's so good. Then also Velvet Crush, a gorgeous neutral shade. Oh, this is so good. I don't know why I swatched it on my pinky, but there it is. It's a beautiful neutral shade. These are just smooth and pretty on the skin. They're a great formula. They're just good all around. Definitely ones that I reached for a lot. These I still have in their boxes because I don't know why. I think because I love the boxes. But then I love the inside too. These were sent to me too. I'll try to list and link all that down below. I try to do that with a little asterisk and note it for you guys, but I also try to say it out loud. These were sent to me as well. The Milk Makeup Jelly Tints. Wait, what's their full name? The Cooling Water Jelly Tints. These are amazing. I love the cute packaging on them. I would say my two favorite shades are their newer ones, which are Fizz. This one's kind of more of like a peachy sort of a color, like this. And then also this pinky one, which is Fresh. So these, you need very little. They are a cheek stain tint, but you can also use them on you can also use them on your lips too. But they are so long wearing. I mean, they really like stick around. So anytime I swatch these, it's like, it's gonna be with me for a few days. I just keep having to try to get that off. This one's so pretty. I love this pinky one. I use a small stipple brush with these, especially in the warm months in Texas. I mean, these like wear so well. So they're my go-to for if I just really need them to stay. Like I want longevity, I will grab for those. Okay, what next? Oh my goodness. I love these so much. The formula of these is just like, what is this? What is this made of? It's magic. This is the IT Cosmetics Glow with Confidence Sun Blushes. These were sent to me too. These are just stunning. My favorite shade is Sunlit 10, but I do also love Sun Blossom 20. These feel like a skincare product. They really do. And when I like swatch this and feel of this, it just makes me go, I don't think that's going to work. I think that's going to move all over my face. I don't think that's going to wear well. I don't think that's going to blend well, but it does so well. Like one of the best blends and look on the skin of any blush that I own. It's just, there is something amazing about this formula. A little bit goes a long way with it, but it blends so well. It looks so beautiful and flattering on the skin. Just smooth and pigmented and beautiful. They're all kind of like neutral, I don't know, kind of beautiful, warm neutral sort of shades. I think there's 5 or 6 different shades, but if you have not tried these, they're a very different formula than I feel like anything else out there. There's just something about them that is extra special and extra beautiful. So love those so much. Let's see, the next 2 things I have are over here. These were sent to me by Smashbox. So I do have like a contour favorite and then a blushy favorite. These are the Halo palettes. This is the Sculpt and Glow Face Palette. And this one is back to Cali. Ooh, these are so good. I would say the blush one is my favorite, but I do really like this one too. And I would say like this one is, you know, kind of more on the bronzer side, but these are blushes. Like I wear these as blushes. These are so blendable and beautiful. Nice and long wearing. They have a highlighter in them and then a contour bronzer kind of product that just great, like classic sort of a cheek product. You know, sometimes I just want like a just like a classic good powder product, and these are that. This is the Sculpt and Glow Face Palette in Pink Saturation. If I had to choose, this one would be my favorite. I love this pink. It's like a cool tone pink. I love this highlighter. It is so stunning and light catching, but these are beautiful too. I will use these on my eyes also. So this is one of those, I can grab it for a fast makeup look. Like I'll put these two in my crease and all over my lid, then a little bit of this on my lid and inner corner for that glow, these on my cheeks, and a quick makeup look, just like that. So, so good. I like the packaging. It's really pretty. Those are very nice. Oh, these are so cute. The Wet n Wild Hello Kitty blushes. These came in at the end of the year, but I just love them. Like they were more in the last, I don't know, quarter of the year or so. They're just so cute. This, which one? This one was sent to me, and then this one I bought myself. It's just, the packaging is super cute, but then also the blush inside, such a nice smooth formula. Cute colors, like this one is more on the peachy pink side. This one is more on the neutral, kind of like neutral peachy lighter side. They're both beautiful. I love the packaging. I love the whole collection theme, and then also the blushes inside are just great. The formula is great. The colors are beautiful. Oh, I love the e.l.f. Camo liquid blushes. These are super pigmented though, so just know that about them. You need very little. So that's kind of my, I wouldn't say negative to them, but just something to remember about them is you just have to use such a small amount of product to really get like a good blend with it. Otherwise you're gonna have blush all over your face and you're gonna have to be trying to like get it off and blend it and whatever. But this is a newer shade. This one is Bold Faced Lilac. This is what I have on right now, and it's a beautiful, kind of more pink, but has a lavender tone to it. It's really pretty. Well, I mean, looking at it there, it's definitely, yeah, I would still call that a pink, but it's more on the lavender side. It is really gorgeous. What else? Got that. Ooh, can't forget to talk about, oh, I almost forgot these. The NYX Buttermelt Blushes. I really like these, but I like these buffed on. Very little product, kind of tap it on the back of my hand and then buff on versus kind of tapping. I found that I did not get a good blend when I was kind of tapping and using more product, but buffing lightly, then it's beautiful. I would say my two favorite colors, Butta Together. The names are precious. I love the packaging on them. So beautiful and light catching. I mean, this is just cute. I like that this almost looks like a little candy bar or something. It's just, it's cute. And then this one is Getting Butta. That's adorable. It's adorable. So they have a great formula, but just buffed on. That is my little note about them. Then the Maybelline Sun-Kissed Blush, specifically in Blazing Blush. Now this one I like because I don't have to be very light-handed with it, but this is gorgeous on the skin. It is this beautiful, glowy light pink. So I do really like this by itself, but I also like this with something like that, just to kind of add a little bit more of a light catching, pinky highlight glow with it. It's so pretty. I just realized that I don't have any highlighter favorites in here. Yeah, I didn't grab any highlighters, but honestly, I was more into blushes and like a glowy looking blush. So I would say more something like this. I really wasn't going for the super highlighty cheek this year. If I can think of one that I'm like, oh, I should have mentioned that, I'll list it down below for you. But really it was more about the blush this year. Oh, I almost forgot this. This would be a blush powder favorite. And I'll explain how I use this. This is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Blush in C12 Baby Blossom. So I have been using this kind of to blend a brighter cheek and bring it over a little bit to give this kind of pinky look to the skin. Also, if I tried a concealer that was more on the yellowy side and wasn't working for me, this would kind of help tame it down a little bit. So it's almost like a pinky setting powder, but then something about it, like it was in between a bright pink blush and a pinky powder. It's like right in between to kind of mesh them together. So I use this quite a bit with the e.l.f. Small Tapered. Is that it? Whatever, the one that's like a tulip shaped brush. I would use that to kind of blend the edges of my blush. So I used this a lot, very consistently. And then last up, I have to mention the Milani Make It Last Original Natural Finish Setting Spray. I have never been a consistent setting spray person, but I used it a lot this year, especially this one. I would say like summertime on. I really got in the habit of using this just after I would finish my makeup. I would kind of cover my eyes, spray my forehead, cover my eyes, and spray the bottom half of my face. And I really think this helped with the longevity of my makeup, and I didn't feel like it messed with my makeup. Either made it look, you know, splotchy or more hydrated or more dry. It just kind of kept everything the same, but then locked it in. This is a great one, and it's affordable. Okay, so those are all my favorites for part 1 face products. So I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. Please hit a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below what your picks would be in these categories. I would love to hear that. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next video.